Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Alfia's world, where it's not just my world, but it's your world, and for the most part, it's God's world. So stay blessed and don't be stressed. I've been gone for a minute, I know. So much things has happened. It's been what, like a year? Yeah, I think it's been a year. But if you don't follow me on social media other than YouTube, but if you do follow me on social media, which is Instagram or Facebook, then you know that why I probably been gone. So this is why I'll tell you. Well, the first thing is I had a baby. I had a baby girl. Her name is Maylin. I had her in 2025, March 2025, and I was working. If you guys don't know, I'm also a traveler. I'm a store processing tech traveler. So I travel for, I think, 6 months while pregnant. And I also got baptized last year. Yeah, it's been a full year. April 21st, on my birthday, my son and I got baptized. And what else? I've just been busy. So yesterday I did my hair because postpartum, you lose your hair. I've lost my hair with all 3 of my kids. So I just decided, first I did cut it. I cut it till bra strap length. So down here, it just looks like it's very short, but if you can see, they kind of tied it up. So I have a little extra length. But so it's kind of like I won't say a bob, but yeah. So I did it yesterday. I did my hair. Alex did his hair. And then I did Demir's hair yesterday because it's back to school. So praying for all of the kiddos that are going back to school. Yeah. Praying for protection for, their pens and paper, the faculty, the staff, the parents, the curriculum, everything. Because this world has just been going crazy. So yeah, I've been gone because, let me tell you guys something. Travel work plus being a mom plus being a wife plus being a friend is not for the weak. Plus taking care of the garden is not for the weak. However, if you watch my live, you will see that I haven't neglected the garden that much. So I still tend to the garden. I haven't been the best because obviously I was pregnant, and as much as I see people, gardeners who are pregnant and take care of their household and take care of the garden, it is a lot of work. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Being able to prepare for the next season, being in the season that you're in, and taking care of a house and your hormones changing, getting used to what's happening this month, but your body's changing, everything, doctor's appointments, the whole bit. So, I had my child. I was pregnant at a time where obviously I'm older in age, so I was known as high risk. So that too. You might hear the kids in the background because it's Sunday and they're playing game. So I've been gone because life just be happening, life be lifing. But my lifestyle pretty much is the same. I was working, found out I was pregnant while I was on my travel assignment. And then I still have to pull through my travel assignment because I signed the contract. And then re-signing again, being, getting bigger and finishing. I think I finished my last day. I was 32 weeks because my husband was like, babe, what are you doing? Like, my legs swelling up, all of the things are the things. So I was like, you know what? I need to stay home. So now I'm home. It was an awesome experience. I was at the same facility. I would say I was at the same facility for almost a year because I did one term, then I stayed for 6 months and I came home. and then I went again. So I did about 10 months to a year there. Very nice facility. They missed me. I missed them too. But I had a baby. So most of the time when I have a baby, or I was saying when I had Gabriel, I decided I was staying home because he was a COVID baby. So we didn't trust people to watch our child, because we was like, you know what? And it's not like people are directly being harsh or hurting your child. Of course, it's intention. You have to have some type of intention. But at that moment of our life, we were thinking about people's well-being. Like, you may not have meant to do it, but because you're going through a hard time, probably you probably got laid off, you just got this job, you're trying to pinch pennies, you're trying to pay your bills, so you probably frustrated, so your frustration probably take off on my child, which I have to suck up. But I was like, I'm not sucking it up. So I said, you know what, best thing to do is just stay home. So Alex and I decided, babe, just stay home for a little bit and take care of the baby. So that's what we did with Gabriel, and Maylin is waking up, and now we're gonna do that with Maylin. So she thinks she's going back to sleep. So if she does wake up, then I'll pause the video and I'll probably do it another time, but she'll probably let me finish. It's not gonna be a long video. So pretty much I have been gone because life be lifing, and I have to make sure I'm tired. I'm looking back and forth because she's on a couch. So yes, life be lifing. I had a lot of things I had to take care of. I had a baby. Pregnancy is not easy. This one was a little rough. Like, it was rough. Being older, your muscles, your back, your legs, me driving 2 hours sometimes to work, it was a lot. So I made a decision. I said, Afia, give yourself some grace and come back to YouTube whenever I felt like I could dedicate the time. Because one thing about me, I try my best to be consistent with what I'm doing. But if I feel like I'm not going to put out something decent, or at least to check in and let you guys know what's going on with me, I'm not going to put it out. So I had to, my editing, I had a phone, which I'm using right now, but still I have to edit that. My phone, my memory, my phone was full. So it's a lot of things that happen. But now I have a camera, I have a computer, and I just have to figure everything out. So this video is still on my iPhone, but for my next videos, I'm probably gonna use my camera, or I'll just use my phone, and I have a computer, so I could be able to edit and do things better. But yeah, that's why I've been gone. That's why I've been MIA. But the garden is not gone. Like, I'll show you guys some clips of me still harvesting out of the garden and me still putting in my work in the garden. If you follow me on Instagram or on Facebook, you see that I was still getting, my favorite season, I realized that my favorite season for my garden is winter. Because even though I was pregnant, I told myself, don't psych yourself out. Just get the I have to keep looking back because
first harvest, baby harvest. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Thank you. Beautiful. I'm so proud. Look at my dino kale. My chard. My red Russian. Collards. Everything is in here. I'm so excited. My baby greens. First harvest.
sprouts are finally starting to roll. Wow. And that's my garlic. My broccoli rabe is ready. And more Brussels sprout. We're doing so good. Kale. It's doing so good. Need some fertilizer though. My carrots. They're doing so good. They're doing so good. My carrots. This is a type of kale. Look at my carrots. They're doing so good. Look at all of this food. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This morning I got potatoes. I only got 2 because I want them to grow, so I just pulled the ones that were on top. I got 3. And my peaches, I got a few off the tree. And my collards, just a few. And some mint and sage and blueberries on my tree. So that's it for today. So I forgot to show you guys my green beans. So yeah, it was tucked away, hiding. My little, what is this, chard? Just chard and my collards. So these are my green beans. I saw one pole bean. It's supposed to get longer than this, but this is a shorter type. It's called a rattlesnake pole bean. It has like purple in it. They say, you know, it's ready when it has that purple in it. So I'm gonna try it. And then the rest of them are just green beans. Yep. Today was pruning day. Make sure you prune your tomatoes, guys. There's still like fruit. It's fruit everywhere. Like everywhere. Everywhere. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Everywhere. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's fruit everywhere. And then lavender, pepper, okra, basil, okra, kale, tomato, eggplant, empty spot, marigolds, and sweet potato. So I harvested all of my greens. I'm tired. 9 months pregnant. So these are collard greens, and then there are kale greens in here. And then these are also collard greens. These are Brussels sprout greens, because the Brussels sprouts, they didn't really do the greatest, but those are still edible. So these are all of my greens that I have to put together and figure out before a baby girl gets here, or at least cut them up, wash them up, and freeze them. Yep. Yeah, I have to keep it, mama. I have to keep doing my garden. So I still did. Hey mama. Hey. I still did my composting. I still I grew food in the beds. Like I'll show you. I did collards, greens. I did my first cabbage. I still was able to eat out of my garden. It wasn't a lot, but I just told myself when I was pregnant, Sophie, you have to do something. So, and I did. I did do something. It is funny because when I was about to give birth, I still harvested all my greens, and Alice said, babe, you're going outside. I said, I have to, because I don't know about anybody else, but even with gardening, you don't want to waste the food, because you put a seed in the ground, it grew, you took care of it, it became a plant, it became food, and now you're finna just leave it to die. That's wasting food. Well, at least in my definition, that's wasting food. So when I was giving birth, I harvest it, I fertilize and I try to water. That was the week before. Then when I came home, I harvested again. I think it was 3 days postpartum. And I was like, if I don't do, because they were growing, you know, in the, I would say this was spring, it's March. In the spring season, it's growing because it's no longer in that freeze period. It's like, okay, I'm producing. So I produced a lot. And then after that, things starting to go flower. Hey, mama, pretty girl. So that's what I did for that time. But I didn't stop, guys. I know you guys have, oh, Afia, she's not gardening anymore. Her channel's down. It's maybe down, but garden is what I'm going to do for a very long time. So my channel is, how can I say, it's not just gardening, I wouldn't say. It's more of gardening lifestyle, like, you know, my family. And that's when I was kind of afraid of saying, okay, I'm only going to do gardening. I mean, no. I might want to bring you guys to the store with me, you know, back to school. I literally just went to back to school shopping. Like, I went to Ross. You know, Ross is my jam. Went to Ross. I did some online shopping. Old Navy had sales. What else? I went to open houses for my kids. I'm preparing stuff for Malin. Trying to organize that. Just keeping everything organized. You know, all those things. If y'all want to see those videos, let me know. I don't have a problem putting it out there. I'm sorry. She's just, every time I look down, she's just smiling like, hey, mom, hey. So I try to give her my attention. So, yeah. But that's most of why I haven't been here. It's just been life. Like, life been happening, and I was at work, and work is, at one point I was working and I was doing my little business that I have, and it was just overwhelming. I was just so tired. And then when I stopped doing the business, well, I didn't stop, but when the business eased up a little bit and I was able to have a little bit of control of it, and just going full time in my work, it was a lot. So yeah. Yeah. So, and then I felt like I didn't have a lot of the tools because my space on my phone was always up and I had to move this, move that, buy space. And I was like, you know what? I just became discouraged to do it. So I was like, you know what? But now I bought a 1 terabyte storage. I also bought storage in my Apple. So, and like I said, I have a computer, so I don't really know how to edit, but I'm going to download the softwares to edit and then educate myself on editing so I can, you know, just have that experience and learn how to edit better and more efficient. And I just want to make sure that whatever content I'm putting out is valuable. You know what I'm saying? It's not just of me out and, you know, just putting out content that it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's why I haven't been here. I'll probably do a sit down on my pregnancy journey if y'all want me to put that, if y'all want me to make that a video. But for the most part, that's why I've been gone. Life has been lifing. And at some point when I was literally in my journey of pregnancy, we're gonna save that. Just say that for the video. But yeah, that is my excuse, if you will. Honestly, I feel, what's your excuse? That's my excuse. Life was lifing. I didn't feel I felt discouraged because of things that the tools that I felt like I didn't have as a content creator, and a bit of overwhelm as a woman, you know. And that's about it. So I know this is a little dry of me explaining, but that's just it. So like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video, guys. All right. It's not a long video, but it's to the point. So I'll see y'all later. Don't forget our 4 P's. Don't forget to pray, be patient, persevere, and you will surely progress. And don't forget to be kind, guys. All right. See you later. Bye. Be blessed.